Hey everyone. I think today I'm going to do another Purkey cult cinema entry, I guess number two, and that would be the movie from 1967 directed by Jack Hill called Spider Baby. Sorry about the headphones in my ears. It seems to work better for my microphone purposes, so for now that's what I'll be doing. Anyway, Spider Baby. What is Spider Baby? Well, the two most notable people in Spider Baby are going to be Lon Chaney Jr., who tried a lot to follow in his dad's footsteps and did a lot of B versions of his dad's famous monsters. He did, like Dracula. Well, I don't know if he did Dracula. I think he did Frankenstein for sure. He did Wolfman a lot. He ended up in things like Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein and stuff like that. I think this might have been one of his very last roles. At this point, he might have been a pretty bad drunk or pretty unhealthy. He just seems kind of out of it in 1967. Anyway, he plays the chauffeur in this movie of a crazy family of siblings that live in the country, have some kind of weird disease or syndrome that makes them regress and makes them murderous, something like that. The other person that became pretty famous from this movie is a very young Sid Haig. And if you know who Sid Haig is, he played Captain Spaulding most recently in the Rob Zombie movies, House of a Thousand Corpses, and those movies. In this movie, he's still bald and still crazy and creepy. So it's kind of interesting to see under those terms. Also, I will link at the bottom here the opening credit sequence, which is amazing. So back in the 60s, especially in the late 50s, you had a lot of animated opening credit sequences for movies. This one does as well. Animated opening sequence that includes a song sung by Lon Chaney Jr. I'm not saying it right, Lon Chaney Jr. It's weird and hilarious and definitely something to add to your list of strange music if you haven't heard it before. So check that out. As far as influences about this movie, it definitely influenced Rob Zombie with the crazy country family, doing their thing. It also, I think, might have influenced the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And why I say that is, it's definitely got the feeling of that weird country house, the crazy family, murderous. A level of humor sort of built into that as well. And last but not least, this was made in 67, and the Manson murders occurred in 69. And I would not be surprised if old Charlie got a taste of this movie, because the murderous, crazy, knife-wielding women in this movie are very reminiscent of the Manson followers. Anyway, if you haven't checked it out, at least look into the trailer, but if you get a chance to check it, the whole movie, it's worth a watch for people who are into cult and weird cinema. Check out 1967 Spider Baby. Bye.